was talking to my brother the other night at dinner, and he and I have been in this game since 2018 together, aggressively buying Bitcoin. And he was talking about how he orange pilled his father-in-law, who was like vehemently against Bitcoin, over the last couple of years, and now all of a sudden he's got some Bitcoin in his portfolio. And so the idea is that people are waking up to the fact that the dollar loses a large percentage of its value. Let's also not forget the effects that we're feeling right now that happened in 2020 when the Fed printed 20% of all dollars that were ever created. And so as people are going to the grocery stores now and your friends and your family are like, why are things so expensive? It's because we printed in 2 years, in 2020, 2021, 40% of the money supply in existence. So that's an important just thing to understand, and it's not going to stop. And with some of the bills that Trump recently passed, we're going to continue to see, allocation to spending, money printing, etc. Also, as one looks at a traditional investments, sometimes managers of assets can take up to a 1% management fee or even more in your actual investments. And that can wipe out up to 28% of your returns over time. So people think to themselves, like, if I'm invested in a fund and I have a manager who's managing my fund and they're taking a 1% fee, what's the big deal? It's 1%. Somebody's got responsibility for my investments. But over time, that 1% management fee can cost somebody 28%. And that's a big deal, right? I know this coming out of the investment business. I was in the investment business starting at 21 years old. And so for years, I looked at these different financial products, from the mutual funds that were charging 1% fees, sometimes less, sometimes more. They have different types of insurance products, annuity products that are taking 2% fees, 2.5% fees.